Every business on Earth is moving online, and they all need one thing to survive: constant, engaging communication. That communication is handled by content writers. These are the professionals hired to inform, persuade, and ultimately drive measurable growth across websites, blogs, and social platforms. But entering this field presents an immediate trade-off. You don't need a specific license or certification to start writing, which makes the job incredibly accessible. It also means the entry-level market is severely saturated. Look at this chart tracking industry demand. The downward line is generalist writing. Generic text is losing value fast due to competition and AI tools. Now look at the opposing line. Niche and strategic content is currently on an 18% high-growth trajectory. This data indicates that a sustainable career in writing now depends on your willingness to adopt the tools and mindset of a digital strategist. Navigating this modern content economy requires looking beyond the craft of writing to understand how words function as business assets. Let's look at the baseline inputs required to enter this field. This checklist shows the standard academic route. You clear your 10+2, secure a bachelor's degree, usually in English, journalism, or mass communication, and prove total fluency in the language. But the final item on this list is the actual filter. A diverse portfolio of published, real-world writing samples will override your academic degrees every single time. Those university degrees do serve a purpose. They drill in grammatical precision, structure your narrative thinking, and build deep research habits. The trade-off is that university programs rarely teach direct digital application. To become hireable immediately after graduation, you have to upskill yourself in digital marketing, CMS platforms, and search engine optimization. If you enter the market armed only with strong language skills, you are capping yourself financially. You will likely land generic, entry-level roles that pay between 3 and 5 lakhs per annum. Those lower-tier positions offer very little security. They sit directly in the crosshairs of global freelance competition and automated AI generation. A traditional degree gets you to the starting line. Supplementary certifications in digital marketing and SEO are mandatory to actually run the race. Once you secure those baseline skills, the career branches out into several distinct pathways. This comparison table maps out your options. On the left, we have conventional roles: your copywriters, technical writers, editors, and journalists. These focus heavily on direct persuasion or factual clarity. These positions require deep product knowledge and strict adherence to formatting guidelines. You trade creative freedom for structured, rigorous output. On the right side of the screen, we see new age roles: UX writers, SEO content specialists, and social media creators. These roles command higher market value because their output directly impacts measurable business metrics like organic search traffic and user retention rates. To succeed here, you have to learn complex content management systems, parse search algorithms, and study user psychology right alongside your daily writing tasks. Then there is the newest frontier: AI integrated roles. Titles like AI content editor and prompt engineer are emerging rapidly. Integrating AI into your workflow accelerates your initial research, outlining, and early drafting, while leaving the final polish to human-level quality control. But it shifts your daily activity. You spend far less time starting with a blank page, and much more time editing, planning strategy, and managing tools. Across all these branches, higher pay scales correlate directly with how closely your role ties to technology and measurable business impact, rather than just the volume of words you produce. The day-to-day reality of this job is a study in contrasts. You frequently work remotely, balancing multiple clients and departments simultaneously. This setup offers flexibility and a dynamic work environment where no two projects feel exactly the same. However, you will face constant deadline pressure and the ongoing stress of managing constantly shifting client expectations. We can see this tension mapped on a SWOT analysis. Looking at the weaknesses quadrant, we see uneven pay plaguing the entry level, leaving many generalist writers stuck at that 3 to 5 lakhs per annum mark. Down in the threats quadrant, intense pricing pressure and AI automation are actively eliminating low-value, repetitive writing tasks entirely. But the opportunities quadrant reveals massive demand for writers who can execute SEO optimization and deliver specialized, performance-driven content. Senior-level packages between 12 and 20 lakhs per annum are generally reserved for those who specialize in complex, high-value niches like B2B SaaS, finance, or healthcare. The highest financial returns come from trading generalized volume writing for continuous, rigorous, industry-specific research. The 10-year outlook for content writing is highly positive, but the core nature of the job has permanently changed. This decision tree breaks down your next steps. The pure creative branch should avoid this path. Ignoring data, bypassing SEO, and treating AI as an enemy will leave you struggling for stable income. The second branch is the niche strategist. This path rewards adaptive learners, meticulous researchers, and strategic thinkers. These are people who use words to solve direct business problems. To succeed, choose a niche early. Master conversion-focused rating. Use AI to accelerate your drafting while applying human judgment for originality. Build a portfolio that highlights measurable results, traffic, leads, and engagement, not just writing samples. Then, optimize your LinkedIn profile to publicly showcase that niche expertise. Is this career interesting? Do you want to know if you fit this? Comment screen below. Nexara team will contact you. Thanks.